Most people have never even heard of this fish, and the few who have, they either dismiss it as myth or they wish they never learned about it at all. It's the creepiest and most disturbing fish in the Amazon River, not because it's big or aggressive, but because of what it does and how it does it. It's not just a fish, it's a parasite that hunts by following chemical trails, a creature accused of invading the human body in the most intimate way imaginable. This is the story of the Candiru fish. At first glance, it doesn't seem like much. It's small, often no longer than a few centimeters. Its body is thin, almost eel-like, and nearly transparent. In the right light, it's practically invisible, like a living sliver of glass drifting through the water. But look closer. Its head is narrow and pointed, built to slip into tight spaces. Along its body are tiny, almost imperceptible fins that allow it to maneuver with unsettling precision. And near its gill covers are microscopic, backward-facing spines. You wouldn't notice them unless you were looking for them. And by the time you do, it's already too late. Because the Candiru isn't designed to chase prey, it's designed to enter it. Unlike other fishes that hunt by biting, swallowing, and tearing apart their food, it uses a strategy so invasive, so disturbingly precise, that it feels more like something out of a horror story than biology. It doesn't chase its prey, it tracks them like a bloodhound underwater. In the murky waters of the Amazon, visibility is limited, so the Candiru relies on scent, specifically the chemical traces released by other fishes as they breathe. Ammonia expelled through the gills creates an invisible signal in the water. To most creatures, it means nothing. To the Candiru, it's a beacon. Once it detects that signal, it doesn't hesitate. It darts forward, aligning itself with the source. And then, in a movement so fast it's almost impossible to see, it forces its way inside the gill chamber of its host. This is where those tiny spines come into play. Once inside, the Candiru flares them outward, anchoring itself in place. And then it feeds by consuming blood directly from the host, like a living syringe embedded inside another creature. It can remain there for minutes, sometimes longer, before detaching and slipping back into the water, leaving its host weakened, sometimes fatally. Now here's where things take a darker turn. Because the Candiru fish is attracted to chemicals like ammonia, it's also attracted to human urine, which contains ammonia. Which means, if you go into the Amazon River where the fish is present and urinate while in the river, there's a possibility that the fish might detect the chemical source, follow it upstream, and swim directly into the source, which in this case is your pee hole. It sounds unbelievable, almost absurd, but the fear is real. Indigenous communities have warned about it for generations. Early explorers documented cases that left doctors baffled. There are reports, rare but chilling, of individuals requiring surgery to remove a Candiru that had lodged itself inside the urethra. Imagine that for a second. A fish small enough to go unnoticed, using the same invasive technique it uses on other fish, on a human. To the Candiru, a human is just another shape in the water, another potential opening, another place to explore. And once it commits, it doesn't back out easily. That's what those spines are for. When the Candiru enters a confined space, it locks itself in place. Removing it isn't as simple as pulling it out. In fact, attempting to do so can cause more damage as the spines dig deeper into surrounding tissue. In documented medical cases, surgical intervention was often required, and even then, the process wasn't straightforward. The fish's body is delicate, but its grip on your body is not. The Candiru is highly specialized. Its entire existence revolves around this one strategy. Without it, it wouldn't survive. It's a creature built for a single purpose, refined over millions of years into something that feels wrong. Not because it's evil, but because it operates in a way that violates our sense of boundaries. There's something deeply unsettling about the idea of being entered, of something slipping inside you without your awareness. It taps into a primal fear, one that goes beyond physical harm. And the Candiru embodies that fear perfectly. Yet, despite its reputation, encounters with humans are extraordinarily rare. Most people who enter the Amazon will never come close to one. The river is vast, and the Candiru is just one countless species inhabiting it. But rarity doesn't erase possibility. And in a place like the Amazon, possibility is enough. The Candiru isn't the largest fish, it's not the strongest, it's not even the most aggressive, but it might be the most invasive. and that's what makes it unforgettable. So, the next time you picture the Amazon, you might think of towering trees, dense jungle, and powerful predators lurking in the shadows. But beneath the surface of its rivers, there's something far quieter, something you wouldn't see coming. A nearly invisible fish drifting through murky water, guided by chemical whispers, waiting for the right signal, the right moment, the right opening.